Is this the best ever picking trip that we filmed?
Possibly.
Potentially. It's got a pink car to start off with, so we're already like,
That fear is slamming. Is slamming a thing? No.
I feel like that's fate. Pink cars. How often do you see pink cars?
Why is that fate for us, though?
Well, because it means that we're going to find loads of good things in the charity shops.
Pink is the national colour, or the
because it's a
international
rare,
colour of
it's a
finding
rare
things.
car colour to see. So that means we're going to find all the rare things in the charity shops. Did you not know that? It's an unwritten life rule.
What about if you see a dog and two people walking a dog?
It means nothing, Austin. Don't be silly.
Oh, my bad.
This is our honey hole shop that has now reopened and has been newly refurbed.
You're not beating her in there,
We were beaten by Janet there. She had the racing skates
and
on.
again, out the way.
But this is our newly...
There she go. Ooh-hoy!
This is our newly refurbed honey hole, and it is back and better than ever. What do you think, Austin? What's your opinion, Yawns?
Out of 10, I would give this 16. You don't know why I'd give it 16?
Because it's the best.
No, it's just a number which is larger than 10. There's multiple numbers larger than 10, but I just thought 16, that popped into my brain.
Tell us about men's. Take it away.
Men's is god-awful. No, it's not. I lie. Do I lie? Men's, like, you know what I hate about men's? I'm going to go on a rant before we even start the whole thing. It's either way high, so you're 7 foot tall. Once again, this camera is on my chest, so like it is what it is. Or my head is in the top shirts because I'm trying to dig on the bottom.
There's always not a lot. There's not a lot on that rail.
That's the whole store for men.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? It's such a shame.
Sexist, that's what it is.
Donate your things for us, please.
Yeah.
So we have to move into women's, and this is where it gets exciting. Hatley is a brand I actually discovered, weirdly enough, at Disney World in Florida. They actually sold the pajamas in the Canadian pavilion. So one can only...
I remember now. Yeah? I remember. You said Canadian. I was like, what are you talking about?
So one can only assume it is a Canadian brand. If I am incorrect, I apologise.
See, give me a Disney World reference and I'm all in.
Look, Austin, looking at the sea salt. Look at him looking at it. Size 20.
Yeah,
nautical stripe. And he goes on past.
No, I was giving you the information for later on for pricing. Come on, don't give me that.
Yeah, he does re-show me. Well, I re-show him and he said, I was going to show you that, and we'll just have to believe him.
There is so much in this shop, though. This is one of the videos we had the most, we bought the most in last time. Not as in our last video, but the last time we went in this store, we bought...
We bought so much in the last time everything was reduced down to $2.50, and then before that we bought loads of things. It's just an overall fantastic shop.
They also, where it is, have you said where it is?
It's in CARY, and we've been here before. Many people will know it's got a link with the Mary Giving and Living, so they basically rotate the stock round, and this is one of the stores that gets it, so it gets a lot of designer.
If you don't know what Mary Living and Giving is, Mary Porter's has
it's like boutique charity shops.
A boutique charity shop in Bristol?
No, there's loads of them.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but
there was
is
one in Bristol, isn't there?
Yeah, I think the first one was in Bristol. This is a rag and bone. If you watched our bath video, which you should have, and if you haven't, you are bad people. But this was one of the brands we mentioned, and we're going to mention it again. This is a denim sort of like cotton chambray style shirt. We do discuss this because we do purchase it, and we do discuss it in our haul because the level of detail craftsmanship is beautiful.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a rag and bone. It's men's in the women's, so technically you did get men's.
In the women's?
Yeah, it was £4 for anyone who wants to know in the women's.
What would you expect for that?
What was I expect? 50 plus. I will put comps in here. I haven't actually looked at specific comps for that specific shirt, but I will do, and I'm going to put them here, and you're going to be amazed.
Bing!
Yeah, this is just white stuff. I don't know why he's touching it. White stuff that can do well. I don't hate on white stuff. I actually quite like doing white stuff.
That was a hate-filled comment. What are you talking about?
But I don't pick it up for more than,
What have you got for me?
Market value. Ooh,
beautiful.
Yes. I thought my skin was looking radiant in this shot, so I let him keep it in. I have a sweaty Betty, but...
Look at your joy in your face.
I know.
Giving me that.
It's a tennis dress. How fabulous. Serena Williams started wearing Off-White by Virgil Abloh in her sort of last season, like the last matches she played, and she looks fabulous. So I really do feel like there's a market for tennis gear. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Like, why does tennis gear have to be kind of just those kind of basic whites and not really anything special about it, you know?
No, and I think, the added element that is Sweaty Betty and it's all the like lace work is logoed. It's fabulous. It was £3.25.
I don't know if we do. Yeah, that's really good anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if we do or we don't go into detail, but if we don't, like Bethany said, we got the haul, which is kind of, it's a detailed look at all these items and costings and prices,
because I can only get I can only get so many words in these like short gaps.
Because I talk a lot.
But we tried to leave a lot of footage in because it's really fascinating, like the brands that you see going through the rails. Especially in the shop, because there are so many great brands. This is Paul Smith Black Label, for example. Black Labels, they're more sort of tailored. They don't make it anymore, I don't believe.
No, they don't.
They're more like tailored workwear. I would say workwear.
You find kind of certain silhouette style shirts, and it's very, like you say, shape.
Tailored.
It's the shape of the tailoring more than anything else, as opposed to like fashion.
And that was just a striped shirt. And to be honest with you, I did like it's not the most wearable piece,
No, and once again, I think you got to look at how many people you're going to market the piece to.
Exactly. Austin is unraveling this beautiful shop display.
I put it back. Give me a break. I feel bad every time I do that now.
So you should. There is your standard Marks and
Fuego.
Spencer's. Fuego.
Literally fire.
A bit of autograph, a bit of new look, but variety is the spice of life, as they say.
Back at it again.
Number NW3 is. Oh, tell me who it is.
These are Grenson. I think I have a better
Hobbs.
look at these later.
NW3 is Hobbs.
I have a look at these later. Grenson are great. They sell like kind of boots. They also sell obviously sneakers and more kind of contemporary style shoes.
Formal shoes as well, men's dress shoes.
I think I picked those up later to show you. Grenson have very, very high retail and very good resale, as long as they're in the good condition, obviously. So keep out for those. That's GRENSON, Grenson.
And if you got any hiking boots in a size 7.
I know I weirdly spell things out sometimes, and someone actually mentioned, why do I spell things out?
The accent.
I was going to say, some people ask what I was saying because they can't understand me, so
yeah, sometimes we speak really fast because we sort of go with the clips and you can't understand us, so just ask us what we're saying.
At this point, I'm surprised people are still listening.
So these are Gudrun. I can never say the name, so don't hate me. I'm going to put the logo up right now. Gudrun Shujen. I believe they're a Greek make, actually. These are 100% linen. They're a very Lagan look. I learnt all my Lagan look language from my lovely ladies over on Instagram. So
the Lagan look ladies.
The Lagan ladies. These are like really oversized linen. They got like a really nice stripe. They're a really nice colour, very neutral, great for summer, like light colours, Anyway, they are expensive. They are £15. That's not expensive. However, it is expensive for what I would want to pay for them. However, I do get them because they are an XL. Fabulous.
And they are oversized.
And they're just really nice.
They're
they do have the label tag still in them, and it doesn't look washed, so I am going to go new other.
What do you mean by that?
And there's also stickers on the label on the inside, and if they had been washed, then the stickers would have been off. So I'm going with the fact that they're new without tags.
I was just going to say, just speak English to people. Some new with is a bit like...
Oh, sorry.
Nishi McGeeshi.
Goodness me. I didn't realise we were being hard judged over here.
Yeah. Always, in every way.
What are those jeans?
I think fat face, I'm going to be honest. Is this men's again?
Yeah.
Back at it again with the bangers. Oh, there is 7 for Mankind.
7 for Mankind is a great jean bag.
These were quite expensive, but they also don't sell that quick, if I'm honest. Unless you sell them dirt cheap, and we won't go into that. But like,
we won't
don't
go
do
into that subject. Yeah.
Go to our latest Instagram post.
Yeah. We don't pick them up.
No.
It's same with Sisters of Humanity as well. They fall into the same. Oh, here's the toast.
Bethany back at it again.
The sea salt dress. And this, next to the sea salt dress, is Ralston. I always say it wrong. That's £12. However, once again, we are extra large. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And it is very much a Lagan looky brand. Oversized silhouettes.
Check those specs.
I would expect 100 and change. 125, I'm hoping
Three
for.
figures plus. Let's go with that, shall we?
For that dress. So that's why I'm willing to pay £12.
These were like what we'd call like Todd-style driving loafers. They were low, but they were 15, I think, or 20.
Which isn't bad, actually.
Which is actually really reasonable. But as regards resale, because like I would say Todd are known for those kind of shoes.
Yeah, Todd's.
Todd, sorry. As regards Loke, not so much. They would have made money, they would have, but like they were small size too. So anytime I see men slip on driving shoes in a smaller size, like as in small, like 6 or 7, not so much because they're small anyway.
Do you know what I think's different about my face that I'm happy with? I've re-bleached my eyebrows. It makes my face look alive. This is a t-shirt that Austin's going to look up until I tell him to stop looking up because he hasn't actually looked at the price they've got it at. It is Mother. They got frame jeans which are newer tags 40. And they've also got Mother t-shirts and they've also got Mother jeans. Mother's a fantastic brand. We'll put the logo up for you now. And
is Mother something else?
It's but that was a special like t-shirt the brand is called Mother. Anyway, I believe they were corporate what's the word? Corporate
gifts. Oh no, sorry, corporate
donations.
Yeah.
Because they were pricey. They were pricier than anything else in the shop. Same with this brand.
Basically, charity
Simo?
Simo. Charity shops are given product or en masse, and they put it throughout their various stores. A bit in the same way they TK get stock in. The difference being they're donated on a kind of a goodwill basis. However, they have to sell them at a specific price because they're brand new tags.
Yeah.
And they're not pre-owned. So basically, it doesn't down the market for that company.
Yeah.
So it's kind of you scratch our back, we scratch yours kind of thing.
So their jeans were 40. Retail is plus 200, and the tops were 20. So if you wanted to make a little bit of money, it was there for you. It's just the fact you'd have to put that 20 initially in and wait for it to sell. They were really cool though. If you wanted them personally, absolute vibe.
Yeah. I think that goes for a lot of the stuff we say no to.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you could have an amazing outfit very, very, very cheaply in a charity shop. No matter if you're into brands or not.
100%. I don't know why
that will never change.
It's fantastic.
Bethany,
Here we are.
Back with the that's
the
same one.
Railson dress. So it's like really this textured like waffle.
This is where we're kind of saying yay or nay, and we always do this in charity shops. We grab everything and then we work out what we're buying.
Yeah. That's the rag and bone. That's the sea salt. The sea salt was 8, paid up for that, but it was a size 20. I don't know if I mentioned that. This is
Peruvian Connection.
Yeah, Peruvian Connection, size medium, Pima cotton maxi dress.
Yeah,
but there were comps for 140 on that one. This is Zadig and Voltaire.
That's like a really Y2K kind of vest
top. Yeah, that was a plain sweaty Betty t-shirt for £5. Now these two next things we don't end up taking, but I wanted to show you them anyway. This is a Marge shop. It's 100% silk with a leather trim. However, there were like what I would call like can you see the island stains, the marks? So we left that one, and this was Oliver Brown. I'll leave the logo in for you. Oliver Brown is a great brand. I prefer to pick up menswear in it. This was £10 new with tags, which isn't bad. However, the t-shirts only retail for 55, so there's it's not a small margin. I probably would have pushed for 40 on it,
but spending that much, that can go into other product.
Yeah, and we were getting a lot of stuff. We were contemplating the £15 trousers, and do you know what,
we got them.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, so just to go back to what we were saying about the
Zadig and Voltaire.
They're a fashion brand. Obviously, they do fragrance. They do a lot of different kind of facets of fashion and product. However, they are known for those the Y2K style vest tops.
It's a Parisian brand.
Which one? Cami?
Slip. It's a Parisian brand, and they're known for sort of grunge-esque rock and roll.
So these are those Bensons I was talking about. They wanted £30, which
they're really nice.
They're worth that all day long if you want them for yourselves. Or you could have made some money, but I wasn't. I'm just trying to show you guys. Oh, did I pick them up again?
The branding. No, you went over to the other pair. Oh, there I am.
Hello.
You went over to the other pair.
Yeah, this is a pair as well. So just keep an eye out. Obviously, the underneath is obvious, right? So it's there. However, the inside's it's like red, but it's a big G.
Yeah.
In kind of like a stamped fashion. So just keep an eye out for those, because sometimes what happens is Grensons are resold.
It's actually meant to look like a seal.
Yeah, it's a stamp, like a seal. Yeah, exactly that, like a wax seal.
Wax seal, yeah.
Or heat stamp. Why I say that is sometimes the bottoms are worn away and it doesn't say Grenson anymore, and it won't say Grenson inside.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for that G on used shoes.
Austin likes to fondle the mannequins
all day, every day. These were J. Crew. J. Crew is a cool brand. They have a lot of good items, good quality items.
Me of American like anthropology.
Anthropology.
It's very vibey,
But
it's
a little bit more high end in my opinion.
It is expensive.
But these were, I don't know if they weren't really expensive, but they were small and they weren't cheap. I know that much. So we were like, man, not so much. They were they were brand new actually. But yeah, we didn't go for those. I put them back next to the mannequin I was fondling.
APC. We love APC. If you've watched our Brad von Avon video, I like to plug our videos in this, you will see that we have picked up APC before.
Great brand.
This was marked with makeup, and they marked it down to £3 because it had makeup on it, and we love a challenge, so we purchased it.
And guess what?
The makeup came out, and you will see in our haul video tomorrow. This is another piece of Zadig and Voltaire. Just in case anyone wanted to know, I'm going to kill you with this now. Voltaire is a French philosopher, very famous in the 1700s, and Zadig was a publication of his, which is also called the Book of Fate. And he was a philosopher that very much talked about the fact that everyone should be themselves. And he was
Daniel, back at it again with the knowledge.
Preaching that in the 1700s. So big up to Voltaire.
And if that's not how you say it, bite me. Back at it. Here we go.
This is the shop opposite. This shop normally isn't as good, and I don't know why, because they're in the same town.
These were really cool vintage Moschino jeans. Look at that back.
The peace sign.
Look at the peace sign, but it's in a heart. The actual
I love
pocket's a heart
that
shape.
you're pointing at it, and then no one can see you pointing.
I know, but I'm saying they can see what I'm seeing. But we definitely found these, and it was £20, but there was a hole in the back.
A big hole. I'm not talking like pinhole.
Like three fingers,
it's
four
not
fingers.
A hole, it's a rip.
It's a tear. Yeah, it's not a hole.
It wasn't even like I could.
The details on these were cool though. They were so cool.
It was ripped and what's the word? Frayed. The denim.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
think I show it now.
You put your finger through it. Because it's such
Yeah,
a there. Look at it.
Like,
man.
you can see that it's come right away.
Yeah.
Which we obviously tried. What's this?
This is Babaton. I haven't looked this up yet.
We didn't buy this either, so I don't know.
No,
what this
I'm
is.
gonna look up comps and put them on the screen, and we'll have a moment like last video where we cry together.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Maybe.
This is a pair of Dr. Martens steel toe caps, no laces and no insoles, and they were £30. Yeah, I had to kind of check
bizarre,
to show you no
isn't
insole. Like, I get there's value in them, I do, but come on.
Yeah, but you're not going to wear steel toe cap casual, are you?
But even if you're buying them to wear them steel toe caps, I have no laces, no insoles. What the hell? 30 quid. I can buy on eBay for better than that, surely.
Yeah, from us.
Yeah. check our store. Okay, back at it. What do we got?
This is a Sweaty Betty vest, old label.
Basic cotton.
Just a little ribbed number, but it was £1.50, so I can't say no.
We'll take it.
I can. I would aim for about 20-25 quid. Nothing like amazing, but it's Sweaty Betty for £1.50. You can't turn that down.
No, I'd agree with that. I also think anything with Sweaty Betty will sell.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Just how it is, isn't it?
It's one of those beautiful brands.
I've been waiting for a while for that kind of bubble to burst, but it just hasn't.
No.
Which is great.
Everyone needs to go to the gym. Their health is wealth.
Well, we need to go to the gym for show.
To speak for yourself. These are Russell and Bromley, and
They are beautiful.
Do you know what? The suede was a bit gone in the back. They were sold as seam retail.
Yeah, you can see there.
which you can't really rectify.
When the suede is frayed and gone, it just looks bad.
However, that pom-pom on the front,
Guess what it is?
That is 100% mink.
So for the money, they were amazing. However, they were also quite a staid style.
But it's also funny. The only reason I know that is because I went through a phase of really liking Anya Hindmarsh.
I know, and they were all mink.
She had the whole collection of just pure mink. So I just know exactly what mink is and what not mink is. Anyway,
true.
They were only £6 and there was probably money in it. But
you're right, actually. Mink, sorry, doing W. Mink feels like nothing else.
No, it's super.
Like it's not like it's just a fur. It's a mink.
Super soft.
Yeah, you're right.
But I was thinking profits over projects at that point.
Yeah,
I
fair
was
enough.
behaving myself. Something chronic.
I'm just checking a mug. Leave me alone.
Checking a mug.
Checking a mug.
I was about to say you are a mug. That was rude.
Nice.
These are some toast jeans, £6. I used to not pick these toast jeans up. However, they really are quite got that utility look now.
Quite straight cut.
Wide leg. They got like the extra pockets on the side. I think they're a bit of a vibe. So £6. I've got them up for 50. We'll see where it takes us.
Fair
I do
enough.
like these.
Yeah.
They're £20.
Right.
I just realised, but there's a big hole in it. Could you ask if
I'll go and ask. Yeah.
yeah, see if I can maybe possibly stitch it or something, you know? Thank you.
If you don't ask, you don't get. We did want the jeans, and the jeans are fabulous, but I could also probably source those jeans for £20 or less on Vinted or on eBay itself.
Or for 30 without a hole.
Yeah, so...
I just think sometimes if people think it's very kind of, maybe it's a bit rude, or I don't know, it's a certain kind of person would ask for a discount in a charity shop. And you know what? I am happy to say we buy so much in these shops and spend so much. That's not a boast, that's a fact. That I think I'm allowed to do that, especially when an item not only isn't 100% as it should be, but also isn't the tag did not say sold as seen, or there was a rip. It was kind of something they hadn't noticed.
We thought we found something they hadn't noticed.
Of course.
But as it turns out, we get told.
She is aware of that. We said, but new, they're over £100.
No, it's okay. I'll leave him. It's £20 for something with the hole, which is crazy. That's okay. Thank you. I'll leave him.
And I think that was fair.
And as you hear from the lady there, they were fully aware of the hole, and they had marked them at £20 because the brand, that jean, was worth more than 100, which is true. It's 100% true. But for us personally, for our business, we can source, if we want those jeans, we can source them for equivalent money without a hole.
And once again, you know what? The thing which annoyed me more, being really honest, as much as I love those jeans and I would have taken them, at a slightly decent price, it was the fact that firstly they hadn't mentioned whatsoever there was a rip.
It was sort of secondly, a bit like, you get home, you find the rip, and then
we've all done that with items that people don't know there's holes in, and it's kind of annoying. It's a waste of money, and to be really honest, you could say, if it's for charity. It is, but we also spent hundreds of pounds that day on charity, so I don't think that's an issue.
That's not even the issue. Like, if a size 6 girl got them for Glastonbury and then gone to wear them with her outfit and there's a gaping hole in the back, she would never have known. That's more my issue.
Also, to be fair, you could think, right, I found a great product here, great brand, and you've been let down.
Yeah. So we move over to Wincanton. Rant over. We've moved. Is this Wincanton?
Of course.
Yeah, this is Wincanton. I was just looking in the shop windows because I do weird stuff out. Anyway, this is over to Mrs. Margaret. I had a thought the other day that Mrs. Margaret shops, they're called St. Margaret's, they probably don't have them everywhere. They Southwest.
I called you the other week when I said it's not Mrs. It's Saint.
I know it's Saint, but I call it Mrs. Margaret.
I understand. What were you going to say?
They don't have Mrs. Margaret's everywhere. Is it a Southwest thing?
Don't know.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Yeah, but when we go to Wales, there's loads of Welsh only shops.
Yeah, Emus. What's it called?
Don't pronounce it.
What's it called?
Which one?
Emus. Sorry,
I don't know which one you're talking about.
EMMUS.
MMUS.
Yeah.
That's not one.
You also have a lot of charities for multiple sclerosis, which is totes cool. We love charities. But
I don't know
there's
which
a
one
lot
you're
of
talking
them
about.
for that.
Yeah, there are.
There are, aren't there?
Anyway, back to it.
Sorry. Name a Welsh one. I want to know now. Name a Welsh specific. Down below, name a Welsh specific charity shop.
My masterpieces will be spitting at me at this point. Apologies. There's loads. 10 of us?
Well, 'cause 10 of us, yeah. Anyway, back to actually what we're meant to be talking about. How about that?
This is a weird fish.
Weird fish. Weird fish sells quite well, actually. It's not going to, set the world alight, but it sells quite well if you can get it at the right price.
It also sells quick.
Same as the fat face Aroline.
Yep.
Pullover, quarter zip, if you will. The weird fish ones tend to be like that waffly.
Yeah.
Material.
More so.
Yeah.
The other one you were doing with the fat face is more like a heavy canvas cotton almost.
Yes, like a canvas cotton. You are correct, Amondos.
Are you being condescending?
No, not at all, honey.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
How's men's in this one?
Shocking.
Will men's ever be good?
I feel like the only people donating at this point, who's donating these items?
It's a lot of work shirts, I feel like people are just giving out work and they're just giving them.
However, there is obviously a very, very fun guy Who would have donated this bad boy?
This is
Too much,
Disney
no?
World. Disney World, Florida.
It's a fully multicolored embroidered spell out. It is vintage. It's not single stitch, but it's vintage. It's from the Disney World.
I just said that.
Yeah, but I was going to say that about the label because I don't know if I showed it or not properly.
Disney World. So there'll
Disney
be
World
Disney
label.
Store, Disney World, Disneyland. Disneyland can either be California,
Disney Parks.
or Disney Paris.
The new stuff is Disney Parks.
Or Disney
also,
Parks.
I've also only ever once seen a Euro Disney, which is if you're like as old as me, you'll remember when like.
Also Tokyo.
We had a hat, didn't we?
Yeah, Tokyo
Yeah.
Disney hat.
But yeah, so once again, just keep an eye out for those. Vintage or what I always sell, but that was I think a couple quid, £3.50, and I'll go for at least 30.
Over on Depop.
Yeah, I thought it was a cool. You got Mickey. You got the actual.
It's embroidered there. Also, it's a rainbow. So we are in Pride Month. Big up Pride Month. Not that but someone might want a Disney shirt for Pride.
For sure.
It's got
And once again, rainbows is rainbows.
Yeah, rainbows is rainbows. Next up, men's hitting it again.
Well, the same rail. Go on, have a look. Go on, see what you think.
The suspense is killing me. Go on.
Bring them out. There you go. These are vintage Nike, grey tag, probably like late 90s, early 2000s. Probably maybe a little bit earlier than that actually. Maybe mid 90s. They're made of like what I call track jacket material. They're kind of a cross between shell and nylon.
I think it feels like the padded coats.
Yeah, like a
same kind of
cross
thing. Between polyester and nylon.
Well, the padded coats are just made of the track jacket material, and they just padded extra. Can you let me live? No?
I've got a mint velvet top. It's pink. It's £4.50. It's got a sparkle to it. Don't really pick up mint velvet for £4.50. I like it dirt cheap.
Do you know the best thing about that? I think the composition, it actually said that it has like some kind of, it's like a
metallic fibres.
Yeah, which gives you that kind of.
That skirt there,
Zazazing.
It's not in a video, but that black and white skirt we actually go back for in the end because it is by Louisa Spanganoli. And it's like read that one. It retails for like 400 quid.
Am I the only person who tries to find anything online about any product, not necessarily just comps, but anything like about a product or about a brand, in a charity shop, and swear they have some kind of electronic device which stops you using any cellular device in the store.
Signal blockers.
Like, honestly, I think it's a thing.
It's a Somerset thing. I feel like everyone up in Manchester's just like jumping on that 5G and mocking us as they do so.
It's either the FBI or charity shops. One of the two.
They laugh in our faces.
They laugh in our faces. These city folk.
Yeah.
These are a pair of tennis shorts, Reebok vintage. They were a couple quid and they were a small size, but I thought they were really cool. So
we are in festival season. These are Current Elliott. We'll talk about more of them in our haul coming up, but they are a £200 jean. Not to us, they retail £200. I put them up for about 100. That's my sort of go-to. Take offers over 80.
Once again, a Current Elliott.
Current Elliott. These are also white jeans. These are Pilcrow and the Letterman. I'll put all the logos up for you as well. These are an Anthropology brand, a brand they sell in Anthropology.
Are they particularly Anthropology ones though?
Those aren't Anthropology ones.
Which makes them more or less expensive?
No, it doesn't make it doesn't really make a difference. The quality doesn't change or anything like that. It doesn't say for Anthropology on them or anything like that.
Fair.
But they were both £5.50, both white jeans. I put out another pair of white trousers now. I feel like the donator was really feeling the white trousers.
I think it was like that summer where you ate like a great tan and you're like, do you know what? I don't give up, and I'm just gonna hit the whites big time.
I got big respect for white trousers.
You know there was some linen in their closet at this point as well.
These are linen. Here we go. So we got Sir with a full.
Didn't even mean those ones.
So £5.50, Sir with a full stop on the end. Here's me modelling them. I'm either really short or they're really long. Pleated front, 100% linen. They retail for £300. I was going to say pennies, but that would be incorrect.
Sweet Jesus.
And then I turn around and I find more bangers. I find a Windsor London, WINSER.
These were like basic tees, but once again, anything from Windsor is a win.
Basic.
Sa.
It's a Windsor. They retail for £79. So
simples. So when they're like a couple quid, pick them up.
£3 they were. I found a blue one and a navy one. Will you stop talking over
I will not. Even if they're like ashy condition, pick them up for a couple quid because
Okay.
they were nice. But I'm just saying,
Well, you'll get 25.
yeah, easy.
I mean, I maybe for more than that, but if they're like in a fair to good condition, excellent condition, you can obviously go a bit more newer tags. You know the drill.
I think we like. There's a lot of companies and brands we won't buy basics from. Kind of like just basic tees. That's not obviously not one of them.
Like Spirit of the Andes, for example, make incredible knits, incredible alpaca knits. But you get a Pima cotton from the Pima cotton range. It's not so much. That dress is really nice. I never see it's got jewels on the front. Did you see
it was one of those ones which is like kind of too jazzy. But it wasn't
jazzy?
really like. Did you get that reference?
Yeah.
In between us.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really. It was one of those brands which was just like
Nothing brand.
yeah, just nothing to it.
If you're into vintage, these Y2K like flowy cow neck dresses are doing really well, non-branded or branded like Etam, Bay, all those kind of like taking it back brands.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Vintage New Look labels.
I actually really like the fact.
Did you know that New Look was started in Taunton?
You told me that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Why? Oh, you've thrown me off.
I'm
now.
sorry.
Like, did you know?
I blew your
Sorry.
mind to that fact.
You
and
did.
Gone.
My blown. Mine is blown.
My
And I was gonna say,
man.
I actually think it's quite interesting time in fashion that all these things could be worn by young and old people.
Duh.
When I say old
Duh.
people, I mean my age and up. Joking, I'm not old. Get over it.
These are some Napa jewelry, sort of
Napa Pidgery.
some outdoor walking
Google how to
trousers.
say it, folks.
They're oh, that was aggressive.
Google
they're,
it.
Cotton, just white trousers. Believe they're from the white trouser lady. £4.50, but they were new with tags.
Oh.
We love it new with tags.
NWT.
Napa Jewelry is a great brand if you want that sort of to get like the spell out.
The tops, the quarter zips, the
windbreakers.
over the head hoodies. They go all day long and they go for great money.
Yes.
This is leaving the store.
This is us walking out.
That was like they stopped right at you.
Yeah. UPS pickup.
Cleopatra coming at you. Okay, well that's the end of the vid.
And I think it was rather
said
good.
vid.
The haul is going to be even better, so that will be coming after this, obviously, because that's how we work.
Well, that will be tomorrow.
Yep, and then we've got another GoPro
Jeez
video coming
Louise.
after that. We're just like giving you the action.
Content for the sake of no, it's not. It's actually really quality content.
Quality content.
Boom.